love this hard. It's tearing worlds apart. I never told the moon anything about me and you. And I know I gotta keep on breathing, but you know it's really hard when I'm thinking about me and you and everything that we can do. Are you gonna be on my side now? Tell me, baby, please, are you gonna stick around? 'Cause all my time's for you. Just tell me that you want me to. I've been looking at you from across the room, and all of these lights look dim compared to you. I've been falling, 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 and keep me coming, 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 coming. And every day and every way, I promise I'll feel the same. 'Cause I'll love you more than any other words can say.
Spotting that there isn't any vision here. Teddy not going to get the second part of the shield, but the Mystic Shot is going to miss, and now Teddy looks to get that ward in. Gets the bad news that there is in fact a Jarvan. Headshot is going to connect, but the
as it will be actually with this a double scuttle play as well for Ellen. He's very happy with this exchange.
Ooh, Fade having a great time here in this mid lane. Scatter the Weak going to go wide though, as does the Dark Sphere as Teddy jumps back.
And here comes Owner once again. Element is seen. He's going to look to try to collapse here.
Yeah, when comes Lightning, going to come through, lands onto Carrier. Is now Ellen going to be forced to flash, get himself out of there, but Owner just flags, drags, gets himself straight in there for first blood. And Kwangdong Freaks, nothing that they can do to answer it, just a bit out of position, and didn't want to waste the flash, did Ellen, as now Gumayusi in a bit of trouble. Now Hoyt going to get snared up.
Lost a little bit of control over the jungle early, but is able to capitalize finally as the binding lands.
Yeah, Peacemaker comes through and pop goes the Carrier.
Push this wave back out, so has to put himself in danger. Could get bound again. Now this was an incredible play from Owner and Carrier. They actually make the call here. They look for the tether, which forces Ellen to flash over the wall, and then he's just flag drag followed on. It's a really nice play there from Carrier in particular.
Yeah.
But then standing here, when Hoyt has sweeper and he can just easily bind you, is a bit greedy, let's just say, to be nice about it.
Yeah. As that is going to be a light binding connecting. Teddy doing a lot of damage here as well, but Gumayusi trying to turn that one around. If the turret had been a little bit closer. Yep, snap. Should be all right, as he is Gwen. And Faker actually going to find a lot of poke onto LM. Puts Fate to sleep there as well, as now Carrier looks to try and get himself in. Oh, Unleashed Power comes out immediately from Fate. Yeah, certainly feeling like a handshake throughout a lot of it. You can see like both teams seem like absolutely everything's fine, like this is how we're supposed to do it, as Carrier has to soak that ult. As Owner now looking to try and get out of there. LM not going to be trifled with at this point in time. Hoyt could be in trouble here though, as the Ignite goes down, the last auto comes through, and there's the flashback. I don't know what that was, but that was...
So Faker is able to freely back, teleport to lane.
Alright, zoom in. There's the final spot. Gumayusi taking so much damage. There's the ult from Teddy, but easily blocked there from Carrier. Still, a lot of damage done, but Hoyt also not as durable as he wants to be on this Lux, as now Teddy's going to get tethered. There's the 90 caliber net to break the chains that bind, but Owner's now clearing out some vision. Faker here as well. Ellen perfect positioning right now as the Paddle Star does go
to the river. It's going to force a rotation over here from Fate, and T1, I mean, it looks like they're just going to let this go.
Oh, no! You saw
Kwangdong are definitely not going to be able to contest that vision now.
Oh, Zeus, what? Okay. Keen is at least able to dodge out of the way. Is Zeus actually going to pay for this one with his life is the question. He thinks the answer is Honey Fruit, but I don't know whether that's exactly the case. As Keen, can he actually dash over? No, not yet. The Ezreal right now is Teddy taking Mystic Shot after Mystic Shot. Trying to keep him hungry, I guess, if I was an apologist.
He has flash and heal.
Yeah, now let's see whether he's actually going to be able to survive. The answer is absolutely not, as Hoyt picks up the kill.
Probably a mistake there. I don't think he actually thought that was going to work out. Carrier was coming up. Oh. And actually, he's
going to have to flash, get himself out of the way. A little bit more under control than Kwangdong Freaks right now, as we check this out pro view.
Yep. He has just that extra bit of vision from the minions there on the control ward. Pulls it off. Bob's Teddy, but will pay for it later on with a completely unrelated dive that's going to come down here and grab him. Nothing Carrier could have done. He was almost there in time. Does burn both summoners there with experience here for the most part. You're going to see Ellen walk in. They go for this spot. Again, you've got to be so careful. What are you doing?
Yep, just like exploding. That's exactly what's happening. That's a flash from Carrier. Gets himself out of the way, so something here for
Like,
Quandong
you're
Freaks,
dead.
but teleport comes in from Zeus. Can he actually find the cask is going to be the question. He's holding it for ever so long. It was a slight drive-by, and eventually he just says, no, I'll hold on to that one.
Spirit.
Yeah, in this game, in fact, as Teddy is here.
But yeah, this is a really optimistic attempt here to try to save this turret and actually look for something, because you have a lot of burst, obviously, with luck.
Scary time, Quandong Freaks. And Teddy not exactly feeling all that comfortable right now. Only 2 items and some boots and things like that. As the binding is going to connect, Ona able to flag and drag his way out as Keen on the flank. Looks for Zeus. Ona takes a lot of damage. Elm as well getting poked over the wall. This is the danger into the T1 comp. All of a sudden, one of your members may just pop.
Yep.
Doesn't happen just yet, but Elm can't go in anymore. And Zeus is a brick wall.
He is basically a brick wall. Now he's chasing.
Oh no, now he's a lion! Looking for fate, and he should just pop. He does.
Whereas Grox is happy to lose and play weak side.
Oh yeah, he's
And
just
just
got so
continue
much
to win.
utility.
Look at his items too.
Well, Terry is most likely dead. That knock-up in the middle of the blast cone, absolutely beautiful, but unnecessary. It's just not allowed anywhere near this Drake pit.
Keen scene. They can collapse on him. There's the sleep.
Yeah.
How do you live through this one?
Well, let's see. I think the answer might be you don't, but he's going to see what he can do.
I mean, that's most of his health bar gone, so this fight is essentially over before it starts.
Well, Needlework does come out. Faker takes half of his health bar, but I think you might be right. It's getting a little bit too dangerous. Wow, that almost sniped Teddy. Faker's really got his eye in today.
Oh man, look at the damage.
Yeah, Keen almost walked into it. That is the flash forward. Fate gonna have to flash to get himself out of the way. The most valuable flash.
Her mist is on cooldown. She can't do anything. And what allows this to happen? So how does he ever get stopped? He can CC whenever he wants. He can be where he wants with impunity. And Kwangdong have no vision here. They're just grasping at straws.
Yeah, teleport gonna come on forward as now Kwangdong Freaks desperate to try and make this at least a 50-50. Keen gonna dash on forward. Zeus taking a fair bit of damage. I have a feeling that Keen might be immune, but they do wait for the mist to wear off. Keen can dash himself away as Kwangdong have found themselves into relatively decent position, but it is going to be secured by T1. Now can they win themselves the fight is going to be the question as Keen just dashes his way out. And Kwangdong Freaks say, well, I guess we just can't engage against these guys.
And now you got to be careful because they're all getting sped up here. They got the heals from that Ocean Soul.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a pick, potentially. Yep, Zeus is going to go down. True Shot Barrage. Oh my god, that value is absurd! Teddy's still alive, though, and it's going to bait Ona further in. So much damage, but it's T1 that lose their jungler. Keen now flashing forward, but Elam once again going to fall down.
And contest this Elder Drake.
I mean, yes, there were winners here, Wolf. It was T1. They got themselves a Baron. They've had every single neutral objective on the map this game.
Yeah, it is really just been an outclassing. And yes, Elam is trying to get in here and look for this smite, but he's pushed out by the cask. And so you're just zoned out of smite range here, unfortunately. Yeah, and then T1 are very happy to continue to chase. As another true shot's going to land onto the Lux. Almost gets a double.
Yeah, what the heck are these true shot barrages? It's just insane. This one,
that was
probably the best I've ever seen. However, not exactly going to work out for T1 outside of getting that one pick onto Ellen. As we can see,
yeah, this was a little bit overzealous, but they still have, obviously, the health bar advantages here.
Thankfully, the Rift Scuttler is there for Kwangdong Freaks.
Yeah, that's actually pretty massive for them. It's going to allow them to outplay some of these shots.
Another True Shot Barrage is going to land onto 2. Both of the carries for Kwangdong Freaks. I don't understand. Gumayusi's just ridiculous at landing these.
That Trouble Bubble helps zone here quite a bit, but there's still an opportunity for Kwangdong to engage with Keen. He's got a nice flank angle here. He is seen. He's got to go for it.
Yeah, Blast Cone comes on over, looking for some damage onto Zeus, but Zeus doesn't really know how to take damage at this point in the game. I think that Keen just hit him with a snip, but it just didn't really do too much as T1 looking like they are immortal. They've got this Ocean Soul. They've got all of the shields from Carrier as well as Ona almost explodes. Does go down towards his stopwatch. It's 2,000 health, but it's going to reset the Elder Drake. Oh no, now Elam caught in the back of the pit. Has to throw down the Crescent Guard. Looks to get out of there as Zeus throws through the ultimate. Doesn't do too much as, oh my god, Teddy's starting to rip them apart, but no, the Elder Drake is going to be secured, and now it's Gumayusi's time to shine. Grabs himself one, and oh god, this dragon is tearing them apart. T1 will now take this one to the bank and win game one.
T1 were on the back foot at the start of this fight, and then they also ended up losing a lot of control over the space around the Drake. They had, you know, several of their players were extremely low, especially Owner, who went down to like 1/5 health at one moment there. and yet they're still able to masterfully bring it back. The Drake resets, they're able to walk it back and force that backline away. The DPSs of Guangdong taken out here, and T1, great in the macro, great in team fighting here across the board. This is what you want to see from one of our top 3 teams in the LCK.
Absolutely, the Nexus will be taken down.